Hello, everyone, and welcome to another speech by myself, Frankie. Today's subject is going to be about plastic surgery. I know it's not really a common subject to talk about amongst a group of people, but that's the reason why I chose the subject. Is simply because it's something that is not discussed very often. And when it is discussed very often, it's sort of like a taboo subject in some situations. Where I'm living at currently in Colombia, it's not really a taboo subject because it's something that is of the norm and something that's very common to see on a lot of people. Now, the sources that I plan to include to back up my conversation is some documents from a doctor himself and publishing that he did on a website, just discussing the benefits of plastic surgery. I chose this one because it didn't seem too biased. I mean, yes, he is a plastic surgeon. So, what I disclose is kind of just take it with a grain of salt simply because he is in that field. The other sources I plan to include is from people that actually have gone through the surgery themselves, why they decided to do it, what led them to this decision, and how are they dealing with it afterwards. Has it made anything better? Because most of the time it's psychological. So, and then the last one we're going to talk about is not just plastic surgery on like a surface level, for beauty modifications, as most people think about when they first hear the word plastic surgery, but for reconstruction purposes, for burn victims, people that need skin grafts, things like that. That all falls under the category of plastic surgery, which most people know about, but that's not the first thought that comes to their mind when they're discussing this thing. So to just recap everything, I'm going to go over a discussion about plastic surgery in the eyes of a physician, in the eyes of people that actually have gone through, and in the eyes of the benefits outside of just beauty modification. And to bring it all in full circle, I'll be discussing, my opinions on the matter, how I feel about it, which, to give you a brief summary or a brief statement, I think it's okay. I think people that need to just do things on their own, for their own benefit, it's their body. If they want to do something, it's fine. I do believe that there are limits to doing things, and I think that it shouldn't be promoted in such a way that it influences young girls. But that's just my opinion. This whole point of this conversation is not to influence anyone's mind or change anyone's mind on the matter. It's just to inform people, get the conversation going, and just talk about something that's just not a normal subject.